Hello, football fans. How the hell you doing? We're going to be diving back into some more ultras. I have been getting overwhelmed with comments about checking out different ultras, different countries, things like that. We have done European ultras, and now we're going to be checking out the rise of the ultras inside the world of Italy's diehard football fans. This one looks like it's going to start off a lot more rough than the other ones that we have seen. I've seen some other ones that I wanted to check out too. Let me know if you want me to keep checking different country ultras and stuff like that as well. So let's get into this and see what we got here. If you guys like the content, like the content. And if you want to follow me on my football journey, checking out new cool stuff about football, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it.
The violence can be sudden and it can be brutal.
Oh, sudden and brutal. Yeah, this sounds like it's going to be a little rough. This is also from, I think this is Sky News. Yeah, Sky News. Hopefully I can react to this. We'll see how it goes. If you guys see this, make sure you give it a like button. That means it made it onto YouTube. Let's go.
This the ugly, violent side of Italian football. Running street battles involving groups of ultras. The ultras are the most dedicated club fans, but some of them are linked to crime and a growing tide of violence. We're in Rome and intimidation fills the air. It's mixed with an appetite for fight. These ultras groups all have a leader, and here is one of the most feared. Marco's the head of the Inter Milan Curva Nord Ultras, a hero for his devoted followers. He tells me the ultras are in a good way, but today he doubts they'll clash with their rivals.
The weather is not helping the fighting. Nobody. But normally it's not really quiet. Inter Roma is always to be careful. You watch around what happen around yourself. But with this weather, you know. Too much telecamera, too much camera, too much police. In Italy is really organized. Everything is really organized. It's a really important movement. We cannot stop it.
And he's right, the ultras are organised, but so are the police. The following night there's another big game, this time in Milan. Police know a fight's brewing. To prevent it, they must separate the two sets of ultras. If they meet, there will be violence. So football's problems with hooliganism, racism, intimidation, menace were just dormant. And now they're back and they're getting worse. The question is whether this sport can now sever its ties with all those demons.
I don't think you can.
Many of the Milan
there ain't no way to sever that
in the suburbs. It's Marco's home turf.
Yeah, it's like a religion. It's difficult to explain to people who is not part of this.
The battle lines are clear.
That is true.
It's about territory.
So this is our city. We don't like you, and we don't want to see you. If you come, maybe we can have problem.
For him, the ultras are tied by loyalty to the team, to the city, and most of all, to each other.
We lost some brother on the road. One of us was lost the life in San Siro out of the stadium during a fighting between us and Napoli.
Damn.
And they are really ultras. We hate them, but we have to say that they are ready for doing that kind of life.
Damn.
There are no rules except one. You can use fists.
He's like, we hate them, but respect
knives,
them.
But not guns. Watching us is Andrea. Marco calls him his war minister. Another ultra with a long history of violence. Several
militant.
fights too many. Now he's paying the price.
We had an argument, then a fight, and I broke his leg. Because of this, I got another 10 years banning order, you know? At the moment, I can't even enter in the city of Milan. I've been banned from the entire territory of Milan. So that means I'm forced
can't even
to stay
go to
outside
Milan.
the city.
Wow.
Back in Rome, we meet Donny, an AS Roma ultra. He loves fighting other fans.
He looks familiar. Why does he look familiar?
It's like going to war, it's the best. I've always been on the front line because I like fighting. The adrenaline rushes up. There's no point in hiding it.
Donny's picked up 12 years of banning orders, but he remains a loyal ultra. He's proud of the violence, but what about racism?
I don't like to judge. As for racism, insults can happen when there's a large group, but it's not racism. It's just a moment of anger.
È un momento di rabbia, da come la penso io poi.
But those moments of anger do look a lot like racism.
Yeah.
Chronic problem in these stadiums. Recently,
Well, I mean, a moment of anger, you're going to go to the worst thing that you can think of when trying to insult somebody, right? So, yeah, I don't know.
AC Milan goalkeeper Mike Maignan was...
And if that's already in your head, then you're already thinking it, right? I remember this. We watched a video about this situation.
The victim of vile racist chants. There were lifetime bans for those responsible.
Also, they did get
Footballer
banned.
Joseph Manala spent a decade playing in Italy. He remembers one game that was stopped because of racist abuse hurled from the stands.
I never thought of Italy as having racism. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why. I guess it's everywhere, yeah.
The fans took it out on me. I had scored a goal, we had beaten the other team, and so they threw objects at me. To get me out of the stadium, I remember that the police had to come and pick us up, to escort us, to take us away.
Damn.
Mario was an ultra for more than 20 years at a major club. He admits being involved in both violence and racism. Mario, have you ever used racist abuse to try to upset an opponent?
Yes, it happened. It happened.
And how do you feel about that?
At that moment, I thought it was just normal behavior. It was the sort of thing that was standard, a part of the normal way that things happened in the stadium in that period. If I did those things, it was because I believed in them. It was the type of life I had chosen for myself, so repentance is not part of me. I would do exactly the same things again, the things I did during that time.
Yeah, so he doesn't care.
Here's the other side of the battle, the Rome control room where the police manage their response to football violence. And this is how the police see ultras, even those who think they're keeping a low profile.
Got drones and shit.
How dangerous are some of the people that we are seeing here?
Wow.
Il numero è importante.
We are talking about 400, 500, even 600 fans who are packed together. And these ultras are the ones who come here determined to commit violence. So yes, they're really very dangerous.
Elevatissima. Questo.
And is it getting worse?
Damn.
In questo devo dire abbiamo notato che dall'anno scorso.
Yeah, I doubt you guys will be able to see this, man. I have a feeling. I know a lot of you guys hate me pausing, but also a lot of you guys hate me talking over stuff. So I'm gonna pause if that's all right with you. It's insane, man, that these groups come strictly to fight.
Been a resurgence in the violent approach that we see among ultras fans.
Da parte delle tifoserie ultras.
The tendrils spread out. Ultras groups are linked to far-right extremist movements across Europe. It is a volatile cocktail. Groups built on football, loyalty...
Damn, you can just hear stuff hitting the ground.
Racism and crime. We once thought hooliganism would fade away, and we were wrong. Perhaps it's ingrained into...
So when they're talking about crime, are they talking about... So, because ultras and stuff like this, I'm thinking they're just against each other, but are they doing like organized crime and other stuff as well outside of the world of football?
Football. Because from what we've seen, there's no sign the ultras are running out of steam. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Italy.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, that's insane. And this is more about what I've been trying to look into, behind the scenes type stuff. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. So this is Italy's Ultras. If you guys like this, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys want to watch some more content from me, make sure you check out the videos. I always do it the wrong way. Check out a video over here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.